Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to today's live talk show. We are so excited to have you here with us for another inspiring and engaging session. I'm Tammy, and I'm thrilled to be joining by my wonderful co-hosts today, Nancy and Keith. Before we dive in, let's take a moment to give a warm welcome to our special guest today, Alex. And we can't wait. We can't wait to hear you and your insight and your stories. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Tammy. I am a hairstylist living in the United States with my husband and my two children. I have my own hair salon, but I decided to join the online world a couple of years ago. And here today, we are going to talk about this amazing journey that we have. And it's truly an honor to connect with all of you and share this space with my amazing co-host. Speaking of which, I now pass it on over to Nancy to introduce herself.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tammy. Hi, Alex. Thanks for joining us tonight. And hi, Keith. And
Thank
hi,
you so much.
and you're welcome. And people either joining us, watching us now, or watching this live later. So I'm Nancy. I live in Sydney, Australia, and been living here last 25 years. My background is in education, and when you're in education, that's the thinking is learning is never ends. So that's why, as I was searching a year and a half ago to do something else, something beside my full-time job, I came across this online business. I learned it inside out, and now kind of what we learned, we don't keep it for ourselves. We teach it to others. People are coming, we mentor others. So I'm alongside these beautiful people doing this business. I'm here talk about this wonderful opportunity that we found, and so now we can't keep it for ourselves. We need to share it. So that's my story, Tammy. Thank you.
Very nice, very nice. Keith.
Yeah, so I'm Keith Hull. I'm from Alberta, Canada. I'm a former oil and gas employee. I used to work there overseas outside of Canada. While doing that, I met a lady over in Cuba and I married her. I have two sons. We immigrated back to Canada in 2021, and immigration is kind of I hate saying that word because I'm Canadian, but that's what it was for us. That's a huge story. We have to talk about that at some point in time. It took us over 3 years to get from Cuba to Canada, and I'm Canadian. But I started this business up in 2020, and I never got into it until full time 16 months ago when the oil company I was working for ceased operations due to the fact they were having financial issues with its client. And I decided that I didn't want to go back to oil and gas. So I decided, yeah, let's do this full time and let's see where this takes me. And so now I'm here on this panel with Nancy, Tammy, and Alex this morning.
That's great. So good morning, everyone. I'm so pleased and happy to be here. When you said you have special guests, you made me feel special. So for everyone, my name is Alex Baskovic. Like Keith said, Keith, we have the similar story. I'm not the classic immigrant, but my husband was. And we are from, like our home country is the same. So I came here in United States. I live in one beautiful, Midwest state in Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa. I do have 3 children now. We got them a little bit late, but it's never too late, like Nancy mentioned, for education, and I would say for kids. And I do work, like my background is in banking. But after I got my kids and started my family, I wanted more time with them. So I ended up in insurance industry. So, but I'm still in financial, on financial side. So what brought me here, my kids are like everyone's, I think, family's big, huge motivation. So since I got them, I always wanted to have more time with them. So, and to be honest with you, like 3-4 years ago, when we all had chance to start working from home, I'm like, okay, this it's first I couldn't imagine. Oh my God, how can I work from home? Who will watch me, monitor me, whatever? So back then, I had that idea. I'm like, oh my God, I wanted to be more home. I wanted to work. I never wanted to, just be stay-at-home mom, but I wanted to have more time with my family. So when my mentor Nancy is actually from Sydney, Australia, and I know her from childhood. So when she presented this opportunity to me, I was just, you know what, even 2 years after in business, I'm still amazed by this business model, and I'm so happy to be in online work. And if you ask me, I did research. We all do research, check stuff and everything. But even 2 years after, I think this is really best opportunity online.
Mm. Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Alex. So basically, you covered your why, that why you joined this business. Like all of us, we have all our whys, that why we joined. My why was, besides my family and having extra money on the side, it was my health. As a hairstylist, I have to stand on my feet all day and
Yeah.
work all of my different parts of my body to be able to produce. But unfortunately, a few years ago, I had some health issues and I needed to reduce hours behind the chair. So I needed to supplement my income.
Mm-hmm.
That was around the same time that everybody was looking to find something online because of the whole things going on in the whole world. And that opportunity came across me 2 years ago. And when I researched, I found out that this is exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah.
I was wanted to be able to work from anywhere, anytime. I wanted to have that flexibility, and I just needed to have some extra income. So
Yeah.
that was my why to
Yeah.
join this amazing business.
Yeah, I just wanted to add, Tammy. Yeah, that's exactly like you said. I'm not one of those people, looking like easy way to make money, get rich overnight and all that. No, nothing like that. But also, I think, I mean, it's not normal, just to live like spend hours and hours and hours at work and then just have few hours for your family, for yourself. So it's very challenging, for everyone, especially for mother of 3 kids. So this online business, since I'm in business, yes, I do still work on my, my financial job, and I like it. I love my team, but I was able to cut my hours. You have no idea. I mean, that feeling, I'm like, I was able, to get like 4 hours back for my family. And my goal is to get more time with family. And like you said, like that freedom to work from home, from park. Let's say if I go, take my kids to soccer, then I can, sit, watch them and do little things here and there for my business. Flexibility, um, that opportunity to make, I mean, decent, super decent earning just amazed me. And plus, for everyone, like Keith said, like especially for immigrants, it's important for us to, especially I'm in my 50s, now, and it's very important to do something, legal, taxable, and that's what this business is as well.
Mm.
Nancy,
Awesome.
do you
I
want to
wanted to
add
talk
your, yes.
my why. I feel like compared to your why, guys, my why is not that big. My kids are home. I got three kids, and I completely understand what Alex is talking about. But my children are older, 23, 21, and 19. So I'm different stage of life with my children. And now my daughter, for example, is out. I'm just looking at the time. I have to pick her up from the train station. My plan was kind of when I joined this business. So I am working still full time, and I love what I do, and still learning in education. Is kind of always the compliances, everything's changing. We have to learn all those things as comes. But then the stress level is high. So, and then I do have spare time when I come home. I I don't have to look after the homeworks and everything. So my kids, they got full-time jobs, they work, and one of the youngest one is student, the others are working. And so I do have extra time. So I came home, I was looking always extra work to do, but I didn't want to leave home, but something easy I could do from home. Don't leave, not necessarily online. I don't know. I just came across an ad and I just love this. So I'm gonna go try it out. I was watching that person for a while and then says, oh, okay, I'm gonna go do the trial period. Although I didn't get everything kind of thing, but then it says, oh, I'm gonna dive into it. I'm one of those. It's okay, let's see what I'm gonna lose. Really, $149.
Yeah.
So I've done it, and then it's one phone call away, kind of things. In 2 weeks' time, after 2 weeks after watching my videos, I had my coaching call, and then after like an hour after the phone call says explaining what was the business about, and I will believe me, I didn't get what's all about still. I says, yes, I want to do it.
Yeah.
Like I went full head in with full investment that was at that time. And then so that was a year and a half ago. I'm just kind of loving it. It's not just yes, I did join for to have money kind of things. We all want extra money and freedom. That
Yes.
brings that freedom and time freedom as well too. So with our kids, with our families, as you get older, you can travel more. So that's one side of it. But the learning, that's kind of the view of I think my view in this business when I come is perspectives of life is completely changed. The people, the positive minded people that I met along the way, the positive Persian people that I found that I didn't find last 25 years over here. And then I thought, oh my gosh, there are good Persian people around. Anyway, that was my story. So I'm just loving it. So I'm so glad that I found this business, that I saw that ad, that I'm here and helping others to do the same for their families, especially with this and the AI is coming with these generations, the technologies they're out there. If we don't grab to something which is online, we're gonna fall behind in a couple of years' time.
Yeah. That's so true.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I guess for myself, my why, it depends on which time of the day you ask me or which day you ask me what my why is. It seems to change daily. It depends on, I guess, what kind of a mood I'm in. You get your
There's
kids going,
there's
and
so many. There
there's
is
an
so many
argument.
whys.
Yeah, well, there can be, and living with my family from Cuba, their thinking is so different than how Canadians think.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so within our household, Cuban families tend to live together, and that's just a way of life for them. And there are some good things to it, and there are some bad things because, I want to push my kids out and get them going and get their lives started, and I want my life back. But uh, in the same point, there's also good things about having them around. So, for example, I want to do some traveling again. I'm at that age where I've worked my whole adult life, it seems like, to provide for my family, and I haven't taken any personal time for myself. And so, I've got some plans maybe next year of uh, just jumping in my truck and going for a drive. And I'm one of those type of guys that I like to get in my truck and drive, and I don't have a destination in mind. I just go. And sometimes, and I used to do that lots when I was young. We would go on a Friday evening, get a phone call from a friend and say, hey, do you want to go fishing? No, I don't think so. And then a half an hour later, call them back and say, yeah, let's go. And we have no idea where we're going. No plans, no food in the truck. You just throw a bag and some clothes and go. And I used to love doing that. And I haven't done that in a lot of years. So it's kind of funny that last night, that's exactly what I was thinking about. I just would love to just throw a bag of clothes in my truck and go do something. I haven't done that in years, but the why's change, and of course, my family. My family will always come first. They
First.
they will always do it. I mean, how can they not, right? So yeah. So again, it's on a daily basis. It depends on what time of day you ask me. But the whys are and all of those small things. And it's not small to try and, I guess, be a little bit selfish with yourself, because we only live once, and you have to allocate time to your family, of course, but at some point in time, yeah, you got to start taking time for yourself again. And that's where I'm at. I'm at that stage of my life where, oh yeah, nobody talked to me about this. I don't know what. Oh my god.
Amazing.
And you know
Amazing.
what?
It's great.
Yeah, you know what, kid? You're not here by accident. Let me tell you, you're surrounded with immigrants. That's your destiny. So, like you said, one of my wives, me and my husband, my entire family is back in Serbia. So yes, like Nancy said, we love what we do. First, you need. I'm sure all four of us are not here like, oh my God, I need online business. I heard they make great money. Let me do this. We just wanted that money to buy freedom for us and for our family. Then you start from your little family. Then you're like, oh my God, I can go more back to Serbia because, as like I'm not. Tickets are not cheap, so we don't have a chance to see our family so often. Then you're like, oh my God, I can do this with my business, or like I can go there longer and work from there. You can work from beach if you want. Then our coach, our main coach in our business, she's one amazing lady from Iran. So when I was reading once, how many kids back home she have helped, how many schools she have helped. I'm like, so like made me like, oh my God, I want to do the same for my country, for kids here. So there is so many, like Keith said, there is so many whys, and times we are living, they're like, oh my God, times are not easy and everything. But I don't think that way. I mean, every single time is challenging. I think we are blessed to live in this time because we have so many opportunities to really work smarter, to help others to do the same. Uh, like we have so many, like internet. Yes, I mean, everything has bad and good sides. So I think we all decided to choose like the best side of internet by doing this job because we are doing something good for us and for our family. And yeah.
Great. Thank you very much. And today's topic is persistent focus and growth.
Yes.
And we are going to just tap into it a little bit. Like any businesses, online business, we have to work, we have to be focused, we have to be consistent, we have to show up every day to be able to work. So we are going to talk about this topic a little bit. What have you learned in this business, Alex, about this topic?
Yeah. So that's amazing. Like Nancy said, first depends whatever talent. Everyone has some little talent in life. Like, as you see, Tammy, she's hairstylist. Nancy is a teacher. I'm a financing lady. But we all have little talent. Let's say if you like to write, you can incorporate that talent in this business. So what is amazing? I don't know where to start. So what I've learned, we do have like amazing training. So let's say, as you all know, like watching us later. So we do online marketing. So that's new topic, in this time. So and it's very popular job. So let's say if you want to learn about it, and if you go to any like local college or anything, let me tell you, I mean, I'll give you the number. Like below 10, 11, 12,000, you're not able to finish, like basic course of 6 months for digital marketing. So in our business, you got like training. Remember, Nancy mentioned that $149. So when you go to trial and you pay that, people is like, why I have to pay? Why I have to pay? So for your $149, you go on trial for 30 days. And when you make decision, are you going to start or not? But what I wanted to tell you, that $149 covers costs on like all the time, updated training, and you have it forever, and you never pay a cent, for that training. So you learn how to do like digital marketing on all social platforms. Training is updated, daily. We do have like masterminds led by like the real experts in this industry. So it amazed me, how much you can. This business, let me tell you, this business is not just like, oh, let me go and make some money. No, there is like learning, education, personal growth. Then what my favorite part is, like, you see, I have chance, to meet such a nice people. It's important to be surrounded with, like people. They're like think same like you, or you have like, I don't know, not same interest, but you have like same goals in your life. So it's much easier to work with people like that. And we do have an amazing team in our business. So what else? Like, also, to me, it's amazing that this business is international. So you don't have to like think, oh my God, who should I work with, do this and that. Basically, like entire planet is your store, let's say it that way. So it's really so many opportunities to grow, to learn, to help others, besides of just doing something on the sides and on the side and make money. So yeah, I mean, I can go on and on and on, but let's say training. And I just wanted to tell people, let's say, about our weekly masterminds. They're available to you anytime. I mean, of course they're recorded. So that motivation, those stories, opportunity to learn, to be up to date in industry. Like, I don't know about you, but every time I watch mastermind, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so blessed to be in this business. So yeah, but like Tammy said, you have to work, you have to be present. But let me tell you, being present in this business 2 hours a day, you can earn and change your life much than doing like regular job for 8, 9, or 10 hours a day. I can guarantee that. Yes, you have to spend maybe a little bit more time at beginning, but with the time, it's like getting better and better and better. And like, definitely, like I said, for time you work here, it's much less, but you can make the same amount of money, and even much more. But I don't want to talk about that now, because people will say, oh my God, what is she talking about? But that's true too. Yeah.
Yes. True.
Yes. Thank you so much, Alex. Nancy, do you want to add anything, or Keith?
No, that was beautifully said, Alex, about being persistent. I just want to add to people who are watching, we all made a decision to join this business, and success is a choice. Whatever stage of our business are, we a year into it, 2 year into it, 3 year into it, we made a choice to stay consistent. And there are challenges in any job, in even our family,
Yeah.
having kids is a challenge. Daily challenges are there, but how we face the challenge, and how not giving in and giving up and throwing the towel is just kind of, that's I think where you step over and be successful in this business. When you come into this business, just like any other things, you need to look into it as a long-term goal, not just kind of in a month or two,
Yeah.
just want to come and make money and then go. It's not like that. You come in, you put efforts daily, work in it day in and out, even 2 hours, half an hour, an hour, but stay consistent. That's where you will win. Don't look at the time. The timing in this business, creating that extra income money, how much you want to make, is different for everyone, because it's a business. It's not a job that we do daily. You need to work. Someone's maybe in a month time make that money, and someone in a 6 month, someone in a year, someone in a 2. But depends how we want it, how we're working on
Yeah.
it. So, but we will
Yeah.
get
It's
there.
up.
We'll climbing the
Yeah.
ladder. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yes, and it's everything, like you said, Nancy. If I can add just a couple more things, Demi, like success for me, it's probably not the same like success for Tammy or Nancy or whoever. But I would just say, all people that watching us. So, uh, when I started, I was also amazed like who we have in this business. I'm like, so basically, I mean, you can be a baker, you can be nurse, you can be a dentist, you can be engineer. So many, like pretty much all professions, we do have in this business. So I think we all recognize that chance to do something for ourselves, to do something to make our life better. But it's like different, totally different way. It's like totally different mindset when you're like, oh wow, in 2 3 hours I can make this in and tomorrow hour, and maybe like Nancy said, when you have bigger team, maybe you're gonna spend 3 4 hours a day, but it's so doable for everybody. Why I'm telling this, because I do have many leads, and lead is somebody interested in this business. They're like, oh, how can I do it? I do have full-time job. We pretty much all do. And some people, let's say in 6 months or a year, they start making that much money that they don't need full-time job. But also we do have people, they make amazing amount of money, and they still do, it's all up to you. So I think that's my favorite part, freedom to make decision to do, whatever. I mean, how many hours you want to do, how much money you want to make. It's all up to you. You don't have boss. You see, all four of us here, we are um, owners of our own business. But also, if you need help and you're, let's say, in Australia or in London, we do have our group. You can just, text Nancy or Tammy and ask question if your mentor or coach is not there. And that's also a huge benefit of this business. So I would say, um, huge freedom, amazing training, great supportive group of people, and like really a chance to do something good with your life.
Awesome. Awesome. You
Thank
said it
you.
all. Yeah. Keith, do you want to add anything, or you want to close the session?
Well, the only thing that I can really add to this, because there was already so much said, is steps to be persistent to grow is just show up. And what does that mean? Well, maybe it's doing a go live or learning something new that day. Get
Yeah.
into the they have daily drop-ins, and what are those? Those are just uh, specific topics where you can go ask a question on that topic on that day. Sometimes they're English, sometimes they're in other languages, but get whatever questions that you need there and get it answered, and just show up for your business every day. That's what you got to do. And again, what does that mean? It might just mean posting or figuring out how you're going to advertise or whatever it is that you have to do. There's so many different things that are going
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
They've
yes.
got their own lives going on outside of this. I mean, we're all sitting here talking, and Tammy has the nice sun coming up in the background, but everybody still has lives to live too.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's it for me for today. Thanks, and thanks for coming on, Alex. Really appreciate it. Nice meeting you. So
Nice to meeting you, let's say in person over through the camera. And I really enjoyed talking. There is so many good aspects of our business that now, as you see, I'm 2 years in business, and I still get excited when I talk about, my beginnings and everything. But I just wanted to say everyone, that thinking about some, option to do on side or anything, just try it. Go to Nancy's page, to Tammy's, to Kids, see what we do, how we do it. Go to that trial. It's $149. Go and see. Oh my God, you're gonna be like I was. Wow, I have to do this. Or you're gonna be, let me think about it. Or you can say, it's all on you, but go for it. Try.
And
Maybe you're
the and
missing.
the
Maybe
trial and the
yes.
trial period is refundable if they didn't
Yes,
want
it's
to
totally
continue.
refundable. Let's say from any reason, after 30 days, you're like, oh my God, I love it and everything, but I'm not ready. No problem. Here is your 149 back. But now you know every single detail. And when you're ready, or sometimes it's so huge that people is like, oh my God, is this really possible? Is this, yes, is this, it's real, it's legit, it's possible. It's over 200 people just in our group. So go for it, try. There is nothing to lose. If you like it, like us, amazing, you're going to start something great. If no, you're going to get your money back, and that's it. You continue to watch us and you'll be back, I can guarantee you.
That's so true.
So thank you again. Thank you so much, Tammy, for inviting me. I enjoyed. My coffee is still there. You guys all have beautiful day. We are just starting day. Nancy, she will go now to bed, and we're gonna start our days. We are in Canada and United States. And thank you everyone for watching us, and have a beautiful day.
Awesome.
Thank you all.
Awesome.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much,
Have a
guys.
wonderful
Thank you.
day and night.
Have a
Bye-bye.
good day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.